What's up, YouTube? T-Rose here. Now, since I've been doing my anticipated list, my top 100 anticipated shows premiering in 2023, I just did part one and part two. Now, here's my official top 20 anticipated shows to look forward to in the new year. Or I should also say my part three. So, here is the final list. All right, coming in at number 20 is going to be controversial, but I don't care what anyone says. That teaser had me intrigued. My number 20 pick is the HBO Max Velma series. Now, this is the origin story of the sleuth and member of the Mystery Inc. Velma. Now, the voices include Mindy Kaling as the voice of Velma, Sam Richardson as the voice of Shaggy, Constance Wu as the voice of Daphne, and Glenn Harrington as the voice of Fred. And I know there are lots of sensitive crybabies who are hating the idea that, an Indian girl's is that they're changing the race of Velma and all. And not only that, this is gonna be more like adult fare. Like just from that little teaser, like the Scream like teaser that got released not so long ago, and that photo that was also a feature of a dead body and everything. This ain't your grandma's Scooby Doo series. Like this is gonna be more the tone of Harley Quinn, which I'm all there for. I loved Harley Quinn, so why not? So yeah, from the looks and the sounds of this show is gonna be more centered towards adults than the Scooby Doo show did. So hey, I'm all for it. Although we're not really gonna be seeing Scooby Doo's, which is a little disappointing. This is pretty much a Scooby Doo show without Scooby in it. Despite Scooby voice actor Frank Welker being in the cast, but still, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how they're gonna shape the series up. All right, coming in at number 19, I'm gonna go with Platonic. Now, this is an Apple series that stars former Neighbors co-stars Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne, along with Luke McFarlane, who was great in Bros. Luke's Bros co-star Guy Burnham is in this. Carl Gallo, also from Neighbors. This is supposed to be from the same makers of the Neighbors movie, so who also gave us Bros this recently. So it has some interesting talent on board there. Now, here's what this series is supposed to be about. Former childhood best friends, played by Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne, reconnect as adults and try to get past the life with that led to their falling out. And of course, I thought Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne, they were so awesome in the Neighbors movies. I still wish we get their Neighbors, but I don't think that's ever really going to happen. But this does sound like it'd be really intriguing. So seeing Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne reunite, that piques my interest. So this could be interesting to see. All right. Number 18, I'm going to go with The Gentleman for Netflix. Now, this is a series which is loosely based on maybe one of the few movies I was able to watch in 2020 in years, and that was the Guy Ritchie film of the same name. Now, the series takes place in the same world as the first film, but will feature an entirely new cast of characters. Dio James, who was just in The White Lotus, will star as Eddie, described as the estranged son of an English aristocrat who inherits his family empire, only to discover that it's stifling on top of the largest wheat farm in Europe. Other cast members include Kaya Scadario, Daniel Eggs, Jolie Richardson, Giancarlo Esposito, and Vinnie Jones. So got some cool talents on board. And if you guys have not seen Guy Ritchie's Gentleman, that movie is so fun. So I cannot wait to check the series out when it premieres. All right, number 17, I'm going to go with a Showtime show called The Wood. Now, I may or may not have actually seen the show. I cannot really tell you where I saw the pilot because I signed like a agreement there, but I'm extremely excited for the series. If you guys don't know, it is actually based on the 1999 film that had D.L. Hughley. I believe Morris Chestnut was also in that one. Here's what the Wood is about. A look at the friendship and dating from the perspective of three young black males born and raised in the gentrifying LA suburb of Inglewood. They struggle to balance fatherhood, ambitions, and loyalty, questioning if they are growing apart. Now you do got Tamala Jones, T. Jones, who was actually in the film version, Melvin Gregg, who was really good in that show American Vandal. So yeah, I'm definitely really like look forward to check out the series. It sounds like really fascinating. The film version is really good. If you guys have not seen On the Wood, do yourself a favor, go check out the film version. But I'm intrigued to see where they take the series version too. All right, number 16 is another Apple series called Dear Edward. Now the so, now I may or may not have seen the show as well, like the pilot for the show as well. I cannot tell you why I saw it, but because I signed like an agreement there, but I'm intrigued to check this one out. Here's what Dear Edward is about: young Edward Adler, who's the lone survivor of a plane crash that takes the lives of his family. He and the others affected by the tragedy connect with one another to cope with their respective losses and pain. Now, the cast includes Colin O'Brien, Connie Britton, Taylor Schilling, Maxwell Jenkins, Brian DRC James. So we got some interesting talents on board here. This really does sound like it'd be really fascinating, and I like some of the cast members involved, so could be really intriguing to check out. I mean, frankly, I am getting a bit of a Madison Rest vibe. I don't know why, just definitely has a bit of a manifest feel to it, but who knows. All right, number 15, I'm gonna go with The Curse. Now, this is a Showtime series that is from the Safdie brothers, who, of course, pretty much directed one of my favorite movies in recent years, Uncut Gems. And here's what The Curse is about. It's a genre-bending scripted comedy that explores how an alleged curse disturbs the relationship of a newly married couple as they try to conceive a child while co-starring on their problematic new HD TV show. Now, this does star Emma Stone, Nathan Fowler, as well as Benny Safdie. So yeah, the Safdie brothers are maybe two of the best directors in the business. Like Uncut Gems, Good Time was great. They're working with Adam Sandler for another series. So and Benny Safdie has been really keen on acting in projects as well. Like of course, he was in Licorice Pizza last year. He was just in Obi-Wan recent. So I'm glad to see him branching out to more stuff too. And Nathan Fowler, I think, is a really funny actor too. So this could be really intriguing to check out. All right, number 14, I'm going to go with Agatha Cover Chaos. Now, could be a good chance this could get pushed back in 2024 because, you know, the Echo series was just announced to not really come out until late in 2023. So, could be a good chance this might not come out until 2024. But they are saying that it's coming and they're aiming for it, so we'll see. But Agatha Cover Chaos, I'm really pumped. I mean, especially after, Agatha's debut in WandaVision really piques my interest. I mean, if we're not getting another WandaVision, sorry about that. If we're not getting another like WandaVision, just more Agatha in general, it's always a given. I'm so pumped to check this one out. You got Catherine Hahn, who I adore, so super pumped to check out Agatha Cover Chaos when it comes out. And top off, you got Aubrey Plaza's in this, Joe Locke's in this. Um, got some other cool folks popping up here in this as well. Patty LuPone was just added to the cast, so got some cool cast members on board here. All right, number 13, I'm gonna go with Love and Death. Now, this is an HBO Max series, which is about two going couples who enjoy small town family life in Texas until someone picks up an ex. Now, yes, this is pretty much another story of Kenny Montgomery, who was like this Texas woman who ended up killing this another woman there. So yeah, of course, we just had a series about that, which had Jessica Biel in it, which I enjoyed. So seeing another one about that story sounds intriguing. Speaking of WandaVision, by the way, this does star Elizabeth Olsen, who I really like. You also got Jesse Plemons, Patrick Fugit's also in this. So got some cool cast members. But my question is, do you really need another show about this? Like with the whole story, like same story and everything? Maybe there's like something that the Cannon show didn't really adjust on that this will adjust. Who knows? But it does have Elizabeth Olsen in it, so I'll just watch it because she's in it. So we'll see. Anyway, Number 12, I'm going to go with Utah. Now, this is a new Netflix action comedy that stars Arnold Schwarzenegger as well as Top Gun Maverick star Monica Barbaro. And hey, Sylvester Stallone just came into the world TV with Tulsa King. So now seeing Arnold back on this game with a TV show like this could be really fascinating here. It is a global spy action adventure with a father and daughter at the center of the story. So, of course, Arnold's playing the father with Monica playing the daughter here. I am getting probably a True Lies feel. That's what I'm getting with this. So it could be interesting to check out. I mean, it does sound really fascinating. So, and Monica, I thought she was awesome in Top Gun Maverick. So this could be interesting to check out. All right, number 11, I'm going to go with The Continental. Now, this is of course a Peacock series, which is of course this is loosely like a prequel, if you will, of the John Wick franchise, and it is more about the Continental Hotel, which is a chain of hotels located all around on the world that functions as the neutral territory for members of the criminal underworld. And of course, it is a hotel for assassins. Man, that's a hotel they should put me into. That would be cool. But anyway, of course, you have Mel Gibson supposed to be in this. Colin Woodell supposed to play young Winston Scott. Of course, the character he was a character that was played by Ian McShane in the John Wick movies. So yeah, I'm pumped for this. I mean, of course, we are getting John Wick Chapter 4 coming. I'm not sure if this is gonna be they're gonna premiere this before or after, but I don't care. I still want to see this just in general. Of course, we are getting a ballerina series, so really cool seeing more stuff in the John Wick world than just John Wick himself. So could be interesting. I mean, maybe we'll get like a young John Wick movie in the future. Who knows? All right. Now here is 10 to 1. My number 10 anticipated show coming next year is Poker Face. Of course, the series will be a character-driven case of the Wack mystery of a case of the Wack week mystery comedy drama. Each episode following the How Ketchum format polarized by Columbo. Now, of course, we already know how great how was it John Wick? How great Ryan Johnson did with the whodunit based story. We've seen that with his Knives Out movies. So this, I'm really pumped for. And top it off, the cast is insane. The folks in this includes is being led by Natasha Lyonne. Other cast members includes Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Everything Everywhere star Stephanie Hsu, Benjamin Bratt, Adrian Brody, Dasha Pongaco, Lil Rel Howery, Ellen Barkin, Chloe Savagni, Ron Perlman, Jamil Jamil, Nick Nolte, Luis Guzman, Simon Helberg, and the list goes on. Talk about a great cast there. Of course, we already know how great Ryan Johnson does within Ensemble because of the Knives Out movies. So, and the trailer for the stats drop looked intriguing. So, I can always see this series when it premieres. All right, number 9, I'm going to go with Free Ridge. Now, one of my favorite shows to premiere on Netflix in the last number of years was a show called On My Block. And On My Block, if you guys have not seen On My Block, and man, I accidentally shut off the chat. My bad, guys. I accidentally shut off the chat thing. My bad, guys. But anyway, now if you guys have never really seen On My Block, do yourself a favor, go watch that show. It's a delight. I mean, great characters, fun, entertaining stories, lots of cliffhangers, and oh boy, that show was the GoDaddy of cliffhangers on Netflix. But anyway, and after the show ended, they did pretty much tease a spinoff, and that is, of course, Free Reg. And it's where a group of friends may or may not have unleashed a deadly curse, starting a new adventure. It is led by Brianna Sellers, Kayla Matarosso Medjay, Sierra Raleigh Wilson, Tenzing Norgay Trainer, who I really liked in Live Maddie. Another Live Maddie star popping up in this. That's really cool. But anyway, I'm intrigued to see where they take the series to. I mean, I really quite like some of the, I really quite like some of the swirl and the cast of characters they've had in this. I'm really pumped to see where they take the series to. Hopefully, it'll be as good as On My Block. Some of the characters are supposed to be popping up, not the main ones, but more the supporting characters. But who knows? Maybe Caesar will pop up. That would be cool, but we'll see. All right. Number 8, I'm gonna go with Bubcast. Now this is another Peacock series, and I wasn't even excited for this at first. But then they announced that Joe Pesci was involved, and I was like, okay, I gotta see this show now. Now, Buckus is actually from Warm Michaels, and it follows Pete Davidson's life on combining grounded storytelling with some observed elements from the world view for which Davidson is well known for. Now, of course, Pete Davidson, like I said, is the leader of this, which I actually one of the rare folks who like Pete Davidson. I think this dude is hilarious on SNL. But besides that, you got former Sopranos star Edie Falco playing his mother. That's perfect there. You got Joe Pesci playing Pete Davidson's grandfather, which Joe Pesci and Pete Davidson together saw me up right there. I'm hoping for some Home Alone jokes. Who knows? But man, I need to know how the heck did Pete Davidson got Joe Pesci to have a comeback here. I mean, even it even took Martin Scorsese years for in order to talk Pete Davidson out of retirement. I'm like, man, Pete Davidson, he knows how to get the females and he knows how to get Joe Pesci out of retirement. So I don't know what his secret is, but pretty cool. Anyway, besides them, other cast members also includes like Charlie Day, Ray Romano, Kenan Thompson, Brad Garrett, Simon Rex. So pretty much Everybody Loves Raymond reunion with Ray and Brad. That's cool, but I'm really pumped to check the series out. Of course, lots of people be like, wait, another story about Pete Davidson's life? Didn't we just have that? I guess, but hey, come on. Get Pete Davidson props. He knows how to get the ladies. He knows how to get Joe Pesci out of retirement. So pretty cool. All right. On my number seven pick is of course my number seven pick. I'm gonna go with Ironheart. Now I know lots of people are gonna look at this and be like, Ironheart, really? After seeing Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, I am pumped for this series. I think I, I think this new girl, Dominic Dorn, playing Riri Williams, I think is terrific casting. She really stole lots of scenes here, so I cannot wait to see how good she's gonna be in this. Anthony Ramos is playing the bad guy, Red Jacket, so I cannot wait to see, or Red Hood, I meant to say. Can't wait to see how Anthony Ramos is gonna be in this. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if this show's gonna be good enough, but I'm really. And I accidentally say Red Hood. I meant to say the Hood. Red Hood's a DC, my bad. But just Anthony Ramos as a villain in this, that piques my interest there. So I'm hoping for great things about the Ironheart series. I know, lots of people find the Marvel shows hit and misses, but I actually thought a lot, except for Moon Knight. I was not too big with Moon Knight, but I have thought the Marvel shows were pretty decent. So hopefully Ironheart will be another one of them. All right. Okay, my number six pick, I'm gonna go with The Last of Us. Now, of course, this is based on the very popular video game of the same name. You got Pedro Pascal popping up in this as Joe, Belle Ramsey as Ellie. I really can't wait to see the series when it premieres. I mean, the previews I've been seeing looked awesome. Pedro Pascal, great year with this and Mandalorian season 3 coming. Nice couple of months for Pedro Pascal. Here you of course have Joe and Ellie, who are a pair of connected through the harshness of the world they live in, and are forced to endure like brutal circumstances and ruthless killers on the tracks across the post-pandemic America. So yeah, I'm really pumped to see where they take the series to. I mean, it looks really fascinating. I never really played the games. I admit that there, but I have seen people play it online, and it does look like an interesting game that could make it for an interesting series. So hopefully, this series will live up to the hype. All right. Number five, I'm gonna go with Ted. Now, one of my favorite comedies of all time in recent years has been the Ted movies. I mean, they of course Zach McFarlane, make his directorial debut going from Family Guy to doing Ted is really intriguing. So seeing them like do a series of this piques my interest. If you guys don't know much about the story for this new Ted, it's set in 1993. And we're like after, and of course it is about the coming of age friendship between Ted and John, who is of course played by Mark Wahlberg. This is supposed to be like the younger version of John. So I'm really intrigued to see where they take the series to. It sounds really fascinating. Seth MacFarlane, of course, doing another show following the Orville. I mean, boy, talk about cool career. I mean, the Orville, Family Guy, like American Dad's still running. He's pretty much the king of TV now. So I'm hoping this Ted series. I mean, I still wish we got Ted 3, but if we don't get Ted 3, this will be my perfect here. Hey, maybe if it does well and if it does great with audiences, maybe we could get Ted 3 in the future. Who knows? But we shall hope. Only one club, I guess. All right. My number 4 anticipated series is, of course, Gen V. Now, Gen V is actually a spin-off series of The Boys, which is, of course, one of the best shows on TV right there. And Gen V is set in America's only college exclusively for young adult superheroes, run by Vote International. Gen V explores the lives of hormonal competitive soups as they put their physical, sexual, and moral boundaries to the test. Cast members include Jazz Sinclair, Arnold's son, Patrick Schwarzenegger is in this, Matty Phelps, along with some of the original Boys actors also popping up in this. Clancy Brown's supposed to be in this. I mean, what more can you ask? Just it's supposed to be part like Hunger Games, part X-Men, or in the world of the Boys. So, and after that trailer that got released not so long ago, makes me even more pumped for this. I can't wait to see how violent and adult thing this series get. I mean, the Boys just knows how to push the boundaries, so I cannot wait to check the series out when it premieres. Of course, we are getting the next season of the Boys as well, so we're gonna be getting more Boys in the future. All right, now 3, 2, 1. Number 3, I'm gonna go with Secret Invasion. Now, Secret Invasion is, of course, the list another Disney Plus Marvel show coming, starring Samuel Jackson reprising his role as Nick Fury, where Fury and Talos, played by Ben Mendelsohn from Captain Marvel fame, try to stop the Skrulls who have infiltrated the highest spheres of the Marvel Universe. Now, of course, it is led by Sam Jackson and Ben Mendelsohn. Other cast members include Emilia Clarke, Olivia Colman, Martin Freeman, Kobe Smulders, Kingsley Ben-Adir, Don Cheadle, and of course, Chris McDonald's also in this, or AKA Screw McGavin from Happy Gilmore fame. But so yeah, I'm super pumped. I'm super pumped to check the series out when it premieres. The show, of course, sounds really awesome. Uh, I've I've also heard that there are some people who actually got the script array and says this show is going to be something. So that's going to be interesting to see. So yeah, I cannot wait to see this series when it premieres. It looks fascinating. Uh, I'm thinking this might be the first Marvel. Like they haven't really announced what the first Marvel show's officially going to be, but I'm guessing this will actually be the first Marvel show to come in the part of the Marvel Phase 5 thing. So we'll see. Of course, we are having Loki season 2 as well. So lots of Marvel shows to look forward to. All right, my number 2 anticipated series is The Idol. Now, we of course have to wait a little bit until 2024 to see Euphoria return. A little disappointed there, but hey, we had to wait about 3.5 years for season 2, so who knows? Now, The Idol is actually pretty much from the same creator of Euphoria, and here's what The Idol is about. A self-help guru and the leader of a modern-day cult enters a complicated relationship with a rising pop idol. The series stars Abel the Weekend Tesfaye, who also is actually co-creator with Euphoria creator Sam Levinson. It is also led by Lily Rose Depp, who's of course the daughter of John Depp. Now, other folks who set to appear include Susanna Sun, who I loved in Red Rocket, Troy Sivan, Moses Sumney, Jane Addams, Dan Levy, Janine Ruby Jane, Eli Roth, Rachel Sennott, Harry Neff, Divine Joy Randolph, Hank Azaria, and the late Anne Hayes in her final TV gig. So yeah, this I'm really looking forward to checking out the series. I mean, the previews for this definitely feels very Euphoria-ish, but with music background instead. The Weekend I thought was great in Uncut Gems. I was seeing him reunite with A24, by the way, because A24 did do Uncut Gems. Him reuniting with A24, that piques me. So I'm hoping for great things about this series because it does look and sound fascinating. So hopefully it'll be good. But last but not least, my number one anticipated show of the year is Ahsoka. Of course, Ahsoka is the upcoming American television limited series developed by Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, and of course features Ahsoka, the Ahsoka Tano character from Mandalorian and other Star Wars media, having Rosario Dawson reprise her role as Ahsoka Tano. Fascinates me. Of course, we do have Natasha Liu Berthazzo playing the role of Sabine Wren. Mary Elizabeth Winston has reportedly been confirmed to play the role of Hera Sandala. So got some cool cast members here. Ray Stevens is supposed to be in this. After seeing Rosario Dawson pop up in The Mandalorian season 2, piques my interest seeing her in this. I think she crushes it as the role of Ahsoka. So I cannot wait to see how good she's going to be in this series. So hoping for great things. And hopefully it's better than Obi-Wan, but we'll see. But that's pretty much all the series set for release. So here's my official rundown from 100 to 1. Now I'm just gonna try to speed by this quick. All right, 100 Citadel, 99 The Consultant, 98 The Fall of House of Usher, 97 White House Plumbers, 96 Chaos, 95 All the Light We Cannot See, 94 Tomb Raider, 93 Skull Island, 92 School Spirits, 91 Mrs. America Pie, 90 City on Fire, 89 High Desert, 88 Bad Monkey, 87 The Changeling, 86 The Big Cigar, 85 Lessons in Chemistry, 84 Florida Man, 83 Wolfpack, 82 Untitled Sonic the Hedgehog series, 81 X-Men 97, 80 Manhunt, 79 Benjamin Franklin, 78 Explorations, 77 The Last Thing He Told Me, 76 Dead Ringers, 75 Untitled Butch Cassidy series, 74 The Power, 73 Untitled Johnny Costa series, 72 The Lost Flowers of Alice Hart, 71 Koala Man, 70 The Devil in the White City, 69 Career Opportunities and Murder and Mayhem, 68 Never Let Me Go, 67 The Girl on the Bus, 66 Class of '09, 65 Army of the Dead Las Vegas, 64 Ripley, 63 The Sympathizer, 62 How to Be a Bookie, 61 The Sterling Affair, 60 Eternal Chinatown, 59 Up Here, 58 Frasier, 57 History of the World Part 2, 56 Shogun, 55 Godzilla vs. the Titans, 54 Tiny Perfect Things, 53 True Lies, 52 Found, 51 Win or Lose, 50 Gremlins Secret of Maguire, 49 Dunes The Sisterhood, 48 American Born Chinese, 47 Fatal Attraction, 46 Daisy Jones and the Six, 45 Time Bandits, 44 Three Women, 43 Avatar The Last Airbender, 42 One Piece, 41 The Full Monty, 40 The Muppets Mayhem, 39 The Horrors of Dolores Roach, 38 Mr. and Mrs. Smith, 37 Grease Rise of the Pink Ladies, 36 Based on True Story, 35 Beef, 34 Painkiller, 33 Twisted Metal, 32 The Three Body Problem, 31 Fallout, 30 Echo, 29 Skeleton Crew, 28 Goosebumps, 27 That Night Show, 26 Exo Kitty, 25 Grisella, 24 Rated, 23 Shrinking, 22 The Crowded Room, 21 The Penguin, 20 Velma, 19 Plantonic, 18 The Gentleman, 17 The Wood, 16 Dear Edward, 15 The Curse, 14 Agatha Covenant Chaos, 13 Love and Death, 12 UTAP, 11 The Continental, 10 Poker Face, 9 Free Witch, 8 Bupkis, 7 Ironheart, 6 The Last of Us, 5 Ted, 4 Gen V, 3 Secret Invasion, 2 Theata, and number 1 is Oshoka. Let me lead you guys. Which out of all the shows that I've mentioned in either part 1, part 2, part 3, which show are you more excited for? Are there any shows that I forgot to add on my list that you're interested in? Any shows that you hoping actually even gets picked up? Because there are shows that is coming but just haven't got picked up yet. But drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simon signing off.